I just found this treasure map. I need someone to help me find the treasure. You, sir? Would you like to help me on an adventure?
What? Adventure? What the? What? No, get the hell out of here.
Don't you want to help me find the unicorn?
Listen, unicorn? That sounds a little dumb. You sound like you're a little stupid. Get the hell out of here. You're like 5. What are you doing? Doing adventures with some dog or something. Get out of here. So the long-awaited Tintin, and this is one of the movies that has been coming out towards the end of the year, and I've been looking forward to for a very long time, and I made the choice to see this before Dragon Tattoo, just for a couple different reasons, but I am very excited for Dragon Tattoo, because I love the book, and I cannot wait to see what David Fincher does to adapt that, so I'll be reviewing that very soon. I am so excited. Talk about Tintin, a movie that I was almost just as excited for, because this is Steven Spielberg, the first movie we've seen out of him in the past 3 years. It almost seems like a gift that we get 2 Spielberg movies within like a proximity of 4 days, which is really awesome. But this one was the one I was looking forward to just a little bit more. I don't really get concerned about Spielberg projects just because I do trust him. I know some people in the last couple of years, oh, he's not as good as he used to be, and there's a whole bunch of dissent. But you know, I still love the guy, and I guess he can. It's not that he can't do wrong, but he usually does right. There are a few exceptions, but here the only thing I was worried about is motion capture. Motion capture really has never struck a big chord with me. I've never really been into it, but interestingly enough, you know, it's Spielberg, it's Tintin, it was a great format for an adventure film, and I think they actually did it really well. The thing that makes Tintin really great, and I think the reason a lot of people will really like it, is because it is a true adventure film. We get a lot of action movies, but we don't get a lot of real adventure movies. The only things we get like National Treasure, which is, they're okay, they're fun, but they're not satisfying. Like, you want an Indiana Jones, and no one delivers adventure better than Steven Spielberg. And Tintin was a great opportunity for him to get back into that stride of adventure films, basically to a whole new generation, and kind of introducing that through motion capture, which I think is really cool. I would like to see an adventure film with Spielberg, you know, doing live action as opposed to motion capture, but I'll accept this nonetheless, because I just love to see this guy make movie magic. No, he can switch on and off his artistic switch, and this necessarily isn't a very artistic movie, nor is it meant to be. It's a fun time, but behind that is actually a very compelling story, amazing animation, and a fantastic voice cast. You could feel it being a Spielberg movie behind the beautiful landscapes of animation the whole time, which is something that I really took away from it. It does have a very Jones-esque feel to it, but there are a lot of more modern action sequences, which are all just so entertaining. One thing, I've heard people say that the movie runs a little long, or at least it doesn't pace out so well. I think it's just fine. I was pretty entertained throughout the entire movie. I mean, the story itself is very interesting and keeps you going throughout the movie, but in addition to the fact that you get a lot of really just breathtaking sequences throughout the movie. The movie does have its weak points, but nothing truly nameable, because it's just the fact that sometimes things always don't come together very well, because while it's not a very long movie, information about the core of the story is thrown at you very fast, and sometimes it doesn't piece together as well as it should, but that's very minor complaint. What I love about Tintin is you get taken all over the place. It is a true adventure with a true adventure spirit. Some people are gonna like it more than others. Some people are going to like it more than others, like myself, who are just going to adore it. People who are bigger on Spielberg are probably going to like it. But I can't imagine anybody hating it, because it's just too enjoyable. So please, I don't think it's possible to really despise this movie. And for that reason, it gets a full-on recommendation across the board. I'm going to give it a very high 9 out of 10. You know, I almost want to give it a 9.5, because I give the last, like, 3 movies I reviewed 9s, and I feel like I'm just boring and just not giving something a 9.5. But, yes, that was my review for Tintin. Stay tuned, there's going to be reviews, a lot of reviews. I got a lot of movies to see and review. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, The Artist, The Descendants, of course, Your Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, War Horse, and what else is coming out? Who knows? So a lot of reviews before the end of the year, and I'll see you guys for all of them. Listen, I don't like little boys. I don't work for Penn State. Ha! I'm a little late in that joke. It's alright, no one has to know.